Did you know that there's an entire world inside you? It's a world so small that you can't see it with your naked eye, but it's there, working tirelessly every second of every day. It's a world of cells, the building blocks of all living things. These cells are the fundamental units of life, and they come in all shapes and sizes, each with its own unique function. Just like a house is made of bricks, your body is made of trillions of tiny cells. Imagine the complexity and the coordination required to build a house. Now, multiply that by 1 trillion, and you get an idea of the incredible complexity of the human body. Each cell is so small you need a microscope to see it. Despite their minuscule size, these cells are incredibly sophisticated and are constantly performing vital functions to keep you alive. But don't let their size fool you. These tiny powerhouses are bustling with activity, each one a miniature world unto itself. Cells are like bustling cities, full of amazing structures called organelles. These organelles are like the buildings and infrastructure of a city, each with a specific role to play. Each organelle has a special job that keeps the cell running smoothly. Imagine a school. Just like a school has different rooms and areas for different activities, a cell has various organelles for different functions. It has a principal's office, classrooms, a library, and a cafeteria. Each of these areas has a specific purpose and function, contributing to the overall operation of the school. Each part of the school has a specific function. Cells are similar. They have different parts that work together to keep the cell alive and functioning. They have different parts that work together to keep the cell alive and functioning. These parts are like a well-coordinated team, each member doing their part to ensure the success of the whole. These parts are called organelles. Each organelle has a unique structure and function, much like the different departments in a school. Let's explore some of these amazing organelles. From the nucleus, which acts as the control center, to the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, each organelle plays a crucial role in maintaining the life and health of the cell. Meet the nucleus, the control center of the cell. The nucleus is like the school principal, directing all the cell's activities. It contains the cell's DNA, the genetic material that determines your traits, like eye color and hair color. Think of DNA as the blueprints for building and running the cell. The nucleus is very important. It makes sure the cell works properly. Without a nucleus, the cell would not know what to do. Next up is the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. Just like a power plant provides electricity to a city, the mitochondria produce energy for the cell. This energy is in the form of ATP, a molecule that fuels all cellular activities. Can you imagine running, jumping, or even thinking without energy? The mitochondria work tirelessly to provide cells with the energy they need to function. They are like tiny energy factories that keep us going. Section 4. Building proteins, a cellular factory. Now let's visit the endoplasmic reticulum, or ER, a network of folded membranes that act like a cellular factory. The ER is involved in the production of proteins, which are essential molecules for almost everything cells do. Think of the ER as an assembly line where workers build proteins according to instructions from the nucleus. Some parts of the ER have ribosomes attached, giving them a rough appearance. Ribosomes are like tiny protein-making machines. Section 5. Packaging and delivery, the Golgi Apparatus. Once proteins are made in the ER, they need to be packaged and delivered to their final destinations within or outside the cell. The endoplasmic reticulum, or ER, is like a factory where proteins are synthesized. But just making the proteins isn't enough. They need to be properly sorted, modified, and sent to where they are needed. This is a crucial step in ensuring that the cell functions smoothly and efficiently. This is where the Golgi apparatus comes in. The Golgi apparatus is a series of flattened membrane-bound sacs, known as cisternae, that work together to process and package proteins. It is strategically located near the ER to efficiently receive newly synthesized proteins. The Golgi apparatus is like the post office of the cell. Just as a post office sorts and dispatches mail to various destinations, the Golgi apparatus sorts and dispatches proteins to their correct locations. This analogy helps us understand the critical role it plays in cellular logistics. It receives proteins from the ER, sorts them, packages them into vesicles, and sends them on their way. These vesicles are like delivery trucks, carrying their cargo to different parts of the cell or even outside the cell. The Golgi apparatus ensures that each protein is correctly modified and labeled for its specific destination. Imagine the Golgi Apparatus as a busy shipping center with workers carefully packing and labeling packages before sending them off to their destinations. This meticulous process is vital for maintaining cellular organization and function. Without the Golgi Apparatus, proteins would not reach their intended locations, leading to cellular chaos. The Golgi Apparatus, therefore, is indispensable for the life of the cell. Section 6. Recycling and waste removal. Lysosomes and peroxisomes. Just like any well-organized city, cells need a system for waste disposal and recycling. This is where lysosomes and peroxisomes come in. Lysosomes are like the recycling centers and garbage disposals of the cell. They contain enzymes that break down waste materials and cellular debris. Peroxisomes are like specialized cleaning crews. They break down harmful substances, such as hydrogen peroxide, into harmless byproducts. These organelles work together to keep the cell clean and healthy. Section 7. The importance of tiny heroes. Learning about cell organelles helps us understand how our bodies work at the most basic level. These tiny structures, often invisible to the naked eye, are the building blocks of life. They perform essential functions that keep us alive and healthy. From the nucleus that controls everything, acting as the brain of the cell, directing all activities and ensuring everything runs smoothly, to the mitochondria that provide energy, often referred to as the powerhouses of the cell, converting nutrients into usable energy that fuels our daily activities. Each organelle plays a crucial role in keeping us alive and functioning. The endoplasmic reticulum, for instance, helps in the synthesis of proteins and lipids, while the Golgi apparatus packages and distributes these molecules to their correct destinations. So, the next time you look in the mirror, take a moment to appreciate the incredible complexity within you. Remember the trillions of tiny heroes working inside you, each with a specific and important job to do, ensuring that you can think, move, and live. Each organelle, from the smallest ribosome to the largest vacuole, has a unique function that contributes to the overall well-being of the cell, and by extension, your entire body. Studying cell organelles is not just about memorizing names. It's about understanding the intricate dance of life at a microscopic level. It's about seeing how these tiny components work together in harmony to create the miracle of life. It's about appreciating the complexity and beauty of life at its smallest scale. Keep asking questions, keep exploring, and never stop being curious about the world around you and within you. You'll be amazed by what you discover about the world within you. The more you learn, the more you'll realize how much there is yet to uncover. So dive deep into the microscopic world and let your curiosity guide you.